I am here with a friend, and I just wanted to share with you one of the techniques that I have used in my life. It's simple, but it's very effective. So I'm going to invite her into the camera with me and explain this technique. So this is my friend Meg. She is here. Now, you have told me that you are about to go on a trip that you're not looking very forward to, not very excited about.
Right.
Okay. So we're going to try a little technique. So I want you to close your eyes and just think about 2-3 feelings or words that describe the experience that you want to have, and just go ahead and tell me when you have them.
Discovery and enjoyment.
Discovery and enjoyment. Okay, that's what you'd like to experience on this trip. Okay, so I'm going to have you do some tapping. I'm not going to go into what tapping is, but basically we're tapping on meridian points to kind of move our energy, also to anchor in what it is that we want. So we're just going to be tapping right here, just kind of around your collarbones while we do this, and then you'll just repeat after me. But also anytime that you can get your body involved, it's such a great way to change patterns or relearn something, or really, like I said, anchor something in than just simply thinking about it. So anytime you want to get up and dance or move or tap or that, just know that's helping change things. So you said discovery and enjoyment. Okay, so go ahead and take a couple deep breaths here. We're going to start tapping. Okay, so just repeat after me. I choose discovery and enjoyment.
Discovery and enjoyment.
On the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels.
On the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels.
I am able to have discovery and enjoyment on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels.
I am able to have discovery on the emotional and enjoyment on the emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental levels.
I am that I have discovery and enjoyment.
I am that I have discovery and enjoyment.
On the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels.
On the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels.
I am that I am discovery and enjoyment.
I am that I am discovery and enjoyment.
On the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels.
On the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels.
Okay, great. Take a deep breath in and just gather that discovery and enjoyment up and blow it out so it can begin creating that. And I want to check in with you after your trip to see how it was.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. And this is fun to try. Just choose. This is something I would do every Friday when I would have to teach 3 college classes and see 4 clients. I would sit up in bed and I would create what I wanted that day, and it was simple, but it was so effective, and I always found what it was that I was creating. So again, I choose to, I'm able to, I am that I have, I am that I am. And that last one is the most powerful statement. I am that I am. Anytime we say I am something, that's creating it for us. So thanks for watching. Hi. We're back together again after your trip, and you had wanted to create discovery and enjoyment. So I'm curious to see how it went. What you noticed.
Well, what I noticed when I said discovery and enjoyment, that I wanted that for the trip, I kind of thought, okay, I mean, why not? It felt really easy to achieve or to let come in, I guess.
What was that like to be able to think about what you wanted to create instead of letting things just happen?
It made me feel powerful, kind of in control, but mostly curious about how this discovery and enjoyment was going to come to me. So I was curious and sort of playful at the idea of, discovery and enjoyment, let's see. And it did. It came.
How did you notice it show up?
Well, I was just open to whatever, and then I realized about halfway through the conference that this conference was really easy, and it wasn't boring. That I was watching for what I was going to discover, and it was great. And then I discovered after one workshop that was not particularly helpful or enjoyable, that afterwards I realized what I had discovered is that I was becoming enjoyable.
Oh.
So that was the discovery that I could create what I wanted, but that I was the enjoyment, and I brought my enjoyment anywhere I went. So it
Wow.
was pretty great.
That's cool that it wasn't just what was happening outside of you, but you. And I remember when we talked on the phone after you got back, you mentioned, I just had a lot of fun being myself. And you realized that you were enjoyable. And I'm sure people around you were enjoying you too. You being able to feel comfortable.
Yeah, and I was enjoying
being
people
yourself.
around me as well. Just really enjoying whatever happened.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
So you could have chosen any words to go in that sentence. And once we choose something, then we actually will start looking for evidence of that. So if we say the conference is going to be awful, then we'll look for evidence of that to confirm what we said it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So how powerful is this tool that you can actually approach an experience and say, this is what I want to create, and this is what I want to look for evidence of.
Amazing.
I've seen it work many times, so I'm really glad that you've shared it with me, and just am excited to share these tools that can increase joy in our lives and help us change our paradigm about what life can be about.
Change it easily.
It's easy.
Very little effort.
Yeah. You just have to take the time. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, the other thing I wanted to mention is that we filmed both of these videos in Meg's garden, and she is a master gardener and also a really powerful life coach. And you have a business. What's your business called?
Roots and Shoots. I love to garden with and for people, specifically for harmony and peace and healing in their lives.
Cool. Great. So I'm going to send you to Meg and her resources that she has to offer, because it's a really great place to be. In fact, I want to film more videos here. So thank you.
You're welcome.
All
Thank
right.
you.